Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Welcome to today's analysis. Give me 1 second so I can share the link with the community so everybody joins. Then we're gonna go and do analysis very soon. Hello, hello, hello. Everything is good. Okay. Hi. Bachim, I am live. Go to mama. Go to mama. Go to mama. I have work. He came in the middle of the line. Okay, I am back. Let's go. Okay, let's start in the name of Allah, the most merciful. Welcome to today's analysis, guys. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin and all the altcoins, and we should check if this rally is good or this pump is fake. Can we still expect another fall in the market? We're gonna go inshallah through all of them so we can be aware. So far, if you see, our signal is working perfectly. We're still good. We previously had to sell here right at this point. Now if you see that the market has come down, we entered back here at $107,400 level. So this is the correct way to put it, so you can have a clear view of what we did. Previously we also entered here, which you can see this is a correct level of demand, and we haven't gone below that, so still the market is in a good range. But let's start with US dollar because that is our main concern. If things are well at this point. So previously on our analysis and our webinars with the community, we talked about this level of supply on US dollar, that probably from here we're going to go lower, and we did, but the price was starting to come back to this level, and as you can see, still we are reacting to this level. As long as US dollar is below this level, it's good. Above this, a breakout could be very, very dangerous to us. So we haven't seen something like this still happening in the market. We can still be sure that it's not going to happen anytime soon, since there is no proper breakout above this level. Now, what we expect is this to fall down, so every other thing follows. As you know, that if US dollar index falls, it means that US dollar falls against all the other currencies, and we're going to see a good push inside crypto market. So far it's been very good. Okay, so let's check USD CAD. So what we are looking at is US dollar against Canadian dollar, because we just see it as a market indicator of where we could possibly expect it to go. You can see that this level was perfectly broken, but the price did react here because I told you that the price is getting exhausted. US dollar is being exhausted against Canadian dollar, and we should expect it to come back down. Now, in order for us to fully dump, we need it to go below and do this, like literally go below. Then we can expect a good fall. Otherwise, this could turn into a breakout and the price will push higher, which is going to be bad for crypto. So this is the level that we need to look at these upcoming days until the end of the month. If we do go below this, then we can expect a good month of rallying, which is going to be November, followed by December, inshallah. Otherwise, things could go bad. Now, another great indicator of the market is this level of supply on USDT dominance, which I did remind you guys on community as well, that if this turns out to be bearish at this point, then it's going to be good for crypto, and we made our entries right here at this level of supply, and now we can expect this to keep falling down. So let me mark this level. We were here, then we had a fake out, which we didn't exit the market knowing that it will turn back bearish. So this is very good so far, but a breakout of both these two levels could be very dangerous. So keep in mind that anything could happen in the market, but so far, because we are tracking the price every single day, we are not gonna lose anything, inshallah. And so far, our signals are all in profit. I'm gonna go through all of them: Ethereum, Solana, Dogecoin, and even gold, to see what is the current situation of all markets. So if you have any question, put it on chat, then I will inshallah answer to you. Assalamu alaikum, it's Naseem from the community. Wa alaikum assalam, bro. Welcome to our live stream today. Okay, so right now, what you're seeing is the total market cap of all cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin. You can see that we are still holding this level, and this should be the last point of us having our stop loss right below it. If the market tries to break this level, then we can expect it to go back to these two levels. It's going to be very, very bad for the market if this is broken, but on the other hand, we might get lower levels and we might be able to accumulate more Bitcoin if that happens. So there's always a good side of it if we see it that way. But so far, if you see, we had a very good rejection candle on 4-hour, followed by this engulfing candle. We can expect it to rally today. The entire market should go up, inshallah. So so far, things are looking pretty good. Where can we expect at TP, or just in case the market turns around? It should be from the nearest level. So one level we have is this level of supply, and then we have another resistance level which is created right here, which is at $3.78 trillion on total. And I will show you quickly on Bitcoin as well that how the price could react. So what we need at this point is not just breaking this level. We need it to break this level of supply as well, because otherwise the supply level could easily be touched, and there could be a continuation toward the downside from either one of these levels. If we see it on daily, it do give us this level. So this is also important. We need to have a line which can give us right at 3.9 trillion dollars. So these two levels are very, very important. We can then put a trend line here, take all these smaller highs that were created and extended. You can see that the price is currently reaching it, but this is not the correct way to actually put it. When this is created, we can just put it this way and see that the market could still push to these levels. But if we see a rejection, then obviously we will exit either at this point or at this point in the market. So there's always a zone to follow, not an exact price level, and nobody actually knows what's gonna happen. Only Allah knows. I have seen a lot of people on Twitter completely being bearish at this point in the market, but what we did, because we trade level by level and we are here every single day, we were able to get very good entries while they were still expecting for the market to dump lower. So this is how I see it. This is from my experience. Everyone has their own type of analysis and the way they see the market. Nobody is wrong, but also nobody is right. But if you surrender yourself to Allah, then obviously Allah will help you to know exactly where to enter and where to exit, which comes with experience and also with a lot of trust in Allah, because you need to be not attached to your money in order to see these levels correctly. If you are attached to your money, then you're not gonna see it and you're not gonna be able to trade it. So this looks much better, total 2 excluding Bitcoin. So we should expect Ethereum to start rallying, but the fact that Ethereum is not moving at the moment, the reason for that is ETHBTC, but soon that can change, then Ethereum will inshallah start rallying. So one resistance is here, then the level of supply is here. We need to keep eyes on both of these levels. If there is a rejection, we take profit and we exit. Don't ask me later that well, where is the TP level? You need to be inside the community. I will share it with you. But if you are not, then you can just follow from these videos. That's completely up to you. The link to community is down in the description. You can go and join from there. We are trying to build the most ethical community in the world, which is obviously a community built by Muslims, and the way Islam sees it is with no riba, no speculation, and riba is interest, obviously, so we avoid completely futures trading and margin and all sort of things. We keep everything halal here, so that's a good thing to actually do. That's my opinion. Everyone has their own opinion. You can trade however you want. Okay. Total tree, which is excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, you can see that we have a closer level, which is here. It means that if Bitcoin goes to these higher levels, then we should see that these lower levels and total tree, which obviously it means that altcoins are not going to perform a lot well, but things can change. I will show you which altcoins will perform well against Bitcoin at the moment, but this shows overall that, but once we are out of this zone, then you can expect altcoins to run at least to this level, which is again a level of supply. Then this is the top of the market that you need to have your eyes open as well as your ears. Another great indicator of us is Bitcoin dominance, which a lot of people were waiting for the breakout to happen, but as you can see, these are my previous analysis. You can check them out in the previous videos if you want. So what I do is I trade based on a confirmation. If there is no breakout, it doesn't mean anything for me. And if you see price was exhausted at these levels and there is proper compression, so I still expect this to fall. And once we are out of this trend, then we should expect all the altcoins to perform better against Bitcoin. So another level that we can see is this key level that needs to be broken. Otherwise, if we still hover between these two levels, then we can get out, especially from altcoins, because then we can expect the price to go to these higher levels in BTC dominance, and altcoins will suffer. Otherwise, this is still ceiling for me. I still expect it to come down, and altcoins should perform very, very well, inshallah. So let's go and take a look at Bitcoin again. So now, after seeing all those metrics, what we are seeing here is Bitcoin holding this support and this whole level of demand, which we have taken our entries. We need to make sure that the price breaks this level. Then we can expect $116 to $117 levels. After we are out of these two levels, then we can be sure that, okay, we will go to these all-time high levels. That's how I see it for now. I see every single level. I don't underestimate any level. I consider all of them because any level can anytime turn against us and the price can react to it. That's how I see it. So for now, that's looking good. On the other hand, Ethereum has a messy chart, so I'm gonna show you another chart. Let's clear things up. For example, come to this chart and let's go on daily. So if we see Ethereum, we have a level of demand here, which is still being respected, but below this level here will be your stop loss. If the price breaks this, if it's broken, then there will be a continuation toward the downside. This could be another level that we can look at, but I expect this because this is a key level. If this is broken, I will expect it to go even lower. Then we have another level of demand, which is $3,000 in Ethereum. So far, as long as we are holding this range, Ethereum is good. Where could be our TP? This nearest resistance, then this level of supply. Then we have another level here. Crazy how many levels we have. Unless these are all taken out, don't expect for a new high for Ethereum to be created anytime soon. So this is the reason that I keep warning you guys that there is still a lot of pressure from these levels, but once we are out of them, then it will be a freeway toward the upside. For now, just keep eyes on these levels. So at the moment, what we can expect Ethereum is to go up from this. Sorry, let me remove this, put it again. We can expect it to move until here. Then we can do our adjustments later on once we go toward the future. But at the moment, we cannot expect anything. So the reason why Ethereum is suffering at the moment and is not performing well is this chart. But if you see the daily candle, it has closed above this resistance. So we can expect this to turn back and close above this line. Then we can expect it to push toward this level. Then once we break this, then we can push really, really high on Ethereum and all the Ethereum tokens. At the moment, don't expect a lot of good performance. What is performing very well is Solana. and we took this signal yesterday, which we were here, but I didn't sell. I give you guys a stop loss, but if you have been following, I only sell if I see something like this, which didn't happen here. You can see a climb back here, a close above this zone, so that's why I kept it, and this is why it's going up. And if I had to sell it or not enter here, I wouldn't be able to get it in this level of support. So this was very reasonable for me at that time, because I entered Bitcoin as well. And as you can see, Bitcoin didn't go down, but because these are altcoins, they do give a fake out. But right now it's still looking good. So this is another level that is challenging for Solana, and I want this to be broken, then I will expect it to go to this and this level. So what are these levels? One is $196, the other one is $206. Excuse me. Whew. Sol BTC, although it was looking very weak, but we expected it to turn around because of this trend line that is being compressed. And if you see, there was a fake out, and the close above this gave the signal that we could break this level, and it did happen. And now we want this. Let's see at the higher time frame so we can make some adjustment. Obviously this is a level that we needed to break, but this is also another level that could change things, or we can just fall from this level and come back to this level of demand. So today is going to be again very, very important. If we don't close above this, we cannot keep our trade. We should just exit, even if we are in break even, even if we are in loss. No matter what the situation is, if this is not reclaimed, then it means it is getting weak again. Look at this one, for example. This is Solana against Ethereum. At that time, when I said that Solana is going to outperform Ethereum, it was here on this level of demand, and you can see that we had a good rally against Ethereum. So it was best to have Solana than Ethereum at this point, which you can still enter Ethereum because it hasn't moved, but Solana did move, and it has reached this resistance, which it is a level, a small level on lower time frame, like in 1 hour, but I expect this to be broken, so it's irrelevant to take it at the moment. Once we come here, we can judge what is going to happen to Solana. For now, things are good. Doge BTC. Okay, so this was one entry that we had. Then we had to exit Dogecoin, which I haven't updated it, but I did give you guys signals. So this was where we exited all of it. Then we entered back right at this level of demand. So you can see that from here we have gone up and the price didn't go down. So this entry on Dogecoin was good. We didn't get any fake out on Dogecoin, but we did get on Solana, which is fine. Sometimes one is weaker than the other, but so far all of them, you can see that it's happening. It's good. What you can look towards is 20 cents and 22 cents to take profit if we get rejections here, or sell completely. You can wait for my signal, or you can follow through these. My god, it's better, I think, to just turn off the light. Okay. So if you guys have questions, put it on the chat room for me, then I will see it. Okay, Doge BTC is in this level of demand, so once we are out of this range, we should expect it to perform, but for now it's not gonna do well. But against Ethereum, it is at a very good place. So you can see that Dogecoin and Solana both are good against Ethereum, and we did avoid Ethereum. We got into Doge and Solana and BTC, and all these three are doing much better. So this is it. This is all of these altcoins. Let me know if you want me to analyze any other altcoin. Let's go and see gold. This level of supply. Unless it is broken, we cannot expect gold to move against Bitcoin anymore. That's why you saw the drop in gold, and this is how I see it too, that we should expect it to go down. Unless it is proven otherwise, if we break it, then we can expect it to go to this level or even higher levels. But for now, I think it's relevant to look at that level. On the other hand, you can see that gold is reacting to this level of demand, but we again have another level which was a demand level that is broken. Now it can easily turn into supply and push back the price of gold toward the downside. Just because we got this, it means that the sell pressure is going to be a lot, and currently people that have shorted gold, their stop losses are above this all-time high in gold, so they will try to short it again once we reach this level. Then when the price comes down, then they will bring their stop losses and put it here. Remember, I have given you a clear roadmap, but in which case things could turn around is that if we break this level and reclaim it, then we can look into going back to all-time highs or higher than that in gold. But for now, not gonna judge it, not gonna make any predictions. It's how I see it at the moment. So far I have covered them all. I have given you where to look for the risks. There's one more thing that is also showing me the risk as this liquidity heat map. So what do we have here is not in this coin glass. I think it was here on CoinAnk. You can see that a lot of liquidations, around 350 million, is sitting at this level of 106,000 in BTC. Then a little bit lower is sitting at $104,000, which is a risk. But let's see if we have more liquidation levels toward the upside. You can see that there isn't any. So what does the market do? It goes and liquidates all these people, which Binance is doing lately, manipulating the entire market. In one way, it's good that all these future traders are out of the market. So only the spot traders and long-term holders and the believers of Bitcoin stays in the market, not the gamblers. So that's my opinion. In one way, it's a good thing. On the other hand, we can still expect the price to go below this current level, which is here. So a flush through this level could be still possible, but for now it would mean that we might go here, then attack this level, then reclaim 107, then continue going up. This is one of the possibilities. Another possibility is that the price could get exhausted, but if we come here, we will come on our break-even levels, then we can exit there. If there is a quick fall in the market, we can just exit on break-even, then let the price go, because it will liquidate a lot of people at these levels. We can just enter lower. Otherwise, I still think this could be the possibility for the market. This is in CoinAnk, but I will show you something else in CoinGlass as well. CoinGlass tells me something else, which it shows that there's a large amount of liquidations on Binance could be triggered at 111,000. So 111,000 is here, right at the time that there was a massive sell-off the other day and we sold. We can expect the same. So still, even in this case, it shows us that the price will come here, liquidate these people, then come and liquidate these people. Okay, so none of the leverage traders here will benefit. Only the short-term ones, but the ones that have their stop losses at these levels, they will lose a lot. Sorry, we need to check this one. So even at the 3-day, you can see that there is a risk at 106,000 on Binance, and this just shows Binance. So we can see, for example, let's see, where does it happen? Not on, where is it? Coinbase. We need to check Coinbase. Okay, yes. Why Coinbase? Because BlackRock is also holding their Bitcoin through Coinbase, and they also manipulate the market. I'm just giving you a quick view of how I see it. So if they dump, they will dump it. So it goes right through 106,000, which is the stop loss for majority of people, but then reclaim back, then we can continue. So this is my view at the moment. So far, everything is looking good. We are in profit, alhamdulillah. There is a question: what are the signs of price exhaustion? Brother Nasim, you haven't finished the course yet, so I need you to go and finish the supply and demand. The signs of price exhaustion, I can just quickly maybe tell you here. Oh my god. How does a price get exhausted? You see, if a price goes up and down nicely, then it doesn't mean that the price was exhausted. The candles after reaching a level could determine that. But a price exhaustion that goes gradually making something like this toward the level of supply, you can see it before happening that the price is being exhausted. There isn't large moves in the market and it is being compressed, and this way then the market will fall. The same way when it comes to a level of demand, you will see the price coming this way, then it starts moving aggressively. So this compression will be broken, and you can see the signs by smaller candles coming in the market, which is mostly derived by the retail. Let me show you somewhere. I can show you, this is a good example of it. Take a look at this. So you see price exhaustion, then a move toward the upside, breaking this trend line and going till the end of it on a lower time frame. But then, because we reached the level of supply, then a fall again, then another gradual, very slow upward movement with smaller candles. Then the price broke again, then consolidation. Then once the price was out, it started rallying again. Then the price again got exhausted here because we weren't able to make a breakout. Take a look at all these levels. That's how I could tell before it actually being happened. You can see that these times that I told you guys sell on Bitcoin, when it reached 116, then it reached 117, both of these prices we sold. This was the reason, and the market fell down. But then again, we bought here, then the market went up. Then again, we sold right here. Because there weren't larger moves of higher highs and higher lows being made. This is price exhaustion. This is how it looks like. This was the ceiling. There was no breakout, but the breakout happened lower, continued by a large amount of manipulation in the market. So I hope I have answered your question. If you have more questions, let me know. Otherwise, I think we are good. One thing that I can check in the meantime is stock markets. So another thing that we can take a look into is the stock market, which is a supply level. Not necessarily both will move in the same direction, but you can see that stock market is right now at its top, but crypto is at its bottom. We might, and there isn't a large movement toward the downside or a good candle, so I can call it that there is a continuation. What we can look into is if this level 6666 is broken on S&P 500, then it could be a continuation that all the markets will fall. Otherwise, this can consolidate or it can break, but crypto at this point seems like it will rally. That's my view at the moment. Everything else looks like they are at these levels of supply, but Apple, on the other hand, looks bullish. It can move toward the higher levels. Tesla also has this level of $400 that can keep that, I believe. But we should see that if this supply zone is broken, otherwise, then if it goes below this, then there will be a fall in the market. Coinbase is also at this level of support. So overall, crypto is looking good. This is none of our business. It will get complicated if I keep talking to you about that. But take a look at this. Somebody asked earlier if you are still watching our streams and videos. I don't know who that person was. About silver. And I gave you this roadmap. When is a good time to buy silver? I gave you exactly $47. You can see that it came to $47. Now we can expect it to go up. This was my roadmap. Now it is confirmed, but if it falls below this, then this will be your stop loss because silver will go down. We are right now at the all-time high at silver, so don't underestimate this, bro. I think we have covered almost every single thing. Let me see. What is? Okay, I think this is it. Inshallah, I will see you in the future analysis and in the future lessons. What you can do at this point is like this video so it reaches to more people, which is part of our halal community, which is halal portfolio. And also what you can do is if you are a beginner and if you want to learn, you can learn from anywhere you want. But if you want to find the best way possible for you to study, and that in a halal way, then you can join our courses and learn from us. Have a good day. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Okay, there's a question. I'm gonna answer this, then we're gonna end it. Although I just said Allah Hafiz, but I can say it again. Thanks, brother. Assalamu alaikum to you, Naseem, and all watchers. Okay, wa alaikum assalam, bro. Good to see you here, Michael. I have covered everything. Do you have any question? Tell me. Otherwise, I can just end the stream. It was a good one. Okay, I think it's a no-no. Take care, everybody.